Hey YouTube, how's it going? This your boy Sabor over here. We recently made a video giving up the true game on MB Global Logistics. As I said, it was time for me to go. I'm gone. I came over here, check out the super ego situation. They send me advertisements, be your own boss, run when you want, go home when you want. So I figured, let me see what this one is hitting for. Oh, I have to tell you, worse than the MB Global Logistics. This is something that we definitely have to talk about because everything that they're telling you and they're giving up, it ain't true facts. They straight robbing you. You ain't making no money. And how they operate, I'm going to show you here in a minute because they just want you to run straight illegal, double booking loads on you, not paying you. At the end of the day, you ain't making no money. The company's making the money, putting revenue on the truck. They getting paid, give you the highest payments, but, So I'm going to step up here in the cab, and I'm going to show y'all something that, you might hear about other drivers saying that, how they want you to run and what they want you to do. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how they get down and what they expect you to do. Right now on my clock, I don't know if you can see this or not. See the time on my clock. Okay, I'm on off duty. I ain't got really too much more drive time. I got 8 hours, 24 minutes on my 70-hour clock. But I figure, I'm gonna show y'all how they get down. But before, I get to that part, I'm going to tell you how they play. The dispatchers, they want to put you on the load. You ain't going to make no money on the load. Some of the same runs they trying to give you for 1,000 miles, 800 miles, for 1,200, 1,300, knowing the fuel, the weight is going to eat up everything. But some of these same runs, I ran them. And some of the runs I was getting paid 24, 22, 34. And I look on the load board. I see the same runs on there. They offer me the same run for 1,400. I seen it on the load board for 2,400. They said we got a 3 drop. Each drop has 3 different bill of ladings. It's 3 different companies. So the company getting paid for 3 runs, trying to pay you for 1, and all the while, they collecting their money. So I get into it with the company. I got my paycheck from them today. I ran 1 run when I first started. It was the run for 1,300. Out of 1,300, my pay today was $250. That's real shit. You know what I mean? So I understand sometimes you got to take a bad run to get to a good run. When I used to do this before, that's how I played. I'll take a crappy run, get out of Pennsylvania, then I'll shoot somewhere else, catch a great run, coming back. Everything going to the Northeast plays extremely well. My nephew came over here with me, Chill Will. The same run I asked them for was a Long Island run, paying $2,100, coming from Jacksonville, Florida. The pay should have been better going to the Northeast, but, the way they run over here, you can run that straight through because if you don't have the time, they're going to alter your clock and give you the time. That's real shit. They want to push you to run illegal, to do what they want you to do, but then at the same time, they put a cap on what you can make. They're not going to let you make over a certain amount. They're going to keep you just to where as though you're making your truck payments, maybe enough to have a couple dollars in your pocket for snacks or something, but you can't take care of no bills, no responsibilities, and none of that, because you don't see no bills from the brokers. You have to see the rate confirmation. They got something in the office that they type up and send it to you. This is your rate confirmation. That's not the rate confirmation. That didn't come from the broker. That's something that you typed up to give me to try to satisfy them and make me thinking that, well, this is what the rate was, I had rate confirmations coming from the brokers. I've actually spoken to them brokers, and what they're trying to sell you is you'll get a run that's paying $2,100. They taking $700-800 off the top and trying to get you to basically run for $1 a mile with 40,000 pounds, 44,000 pounds, long runs, double drops, and I wasn't happy with it. So I said, you know what? It's time for me to make another video. Now we're going to go with the true game on Floyd Incorporated, also known as Super Ego, Hadir, Windy City. They got so many different companies that they operate under because, anybody do their research on Super Ego, they lost their operating privileges before. So now they come up with these different ones that they got to run under. But, I'm going to give you, and this is how they operate, okay? They have a number, it's called ELDs, okay? If your clock run out, they say call ELD and you ask for more time, and they're going to give it to you, whatever you need on your clock so you can continue running, okay? I'm going to show you how that works right now.
And we want to assist you quickly. To speak with dispatch, press 1. For accounting, press 2. For safety, press 3. For ELD, press 4.
Press 4 for ELD.
Thank you for calling El Blue Books Department. This call is being recorded. If you do not wish to be recorded, please disconnect at this time. Please hold for the next available agent.
Hello, ELD office.
Yeah, this is Unit 1095, Company Hadir. I'm trying to push it closer to my drop and only have an hour and 30 minutes of drive time left.
Okay, how much hours will be enough, sir?
I'm gonna need a whole shift or a whole reset because I only got 8 hours and 24 minutes on my whole clock period, and I have to make it all the way up to Pennsylvania.
Okay, sir. Just tell me you're loaded, but do you have time on your bill of lading?
I'm loaded. There's no time on my BOL.
Okay. I will call you as soon as I finish, bye.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, that's how they get down. And you give it a couple minutes, I'm gonna receive another phone call, and in that phone call, they're gonna reset my whole clock. I have 8 hours and 24 minutes left on my 70-hour cycle. Okay, I ain't doing a 34 reset. They don't require you to do a 34 reset. They don't want you to do a 34 reset. They want to keep you running and put you under pressure. And this is where it comes in. Some people need their job. They need their money. You know what I mean? So they let this company throw them up under the bus, and they start taking chances and gambling with their license. And, we get stopped, we get pulled over, we hit DOT. Those violations, they're going to go on us. The company get fined, they lose their operating authority. Same thing they're going to do is they're going to apply for a new one, and that's what they're known for because that's what they already done. And that's why they operate under so many different authorities, So I don't like what they do, how they do it, We out here, we trying to make a living, We got them, they coming over here, and they basically robbing us, sticking us up. I grew up in the streets of Philadelphia. I never been robbed, stuck up, or anything. If anything, I'm the one that got the fucking gun. You know what I mean? So I take it personal when you interfering with me feeding my family. I got a 1-year-old at home. I got a 4-year-old at home. And that's why I'm out here doing what I'm doing, so I can feed and support my family. Try to provide a better future for them. Get them bigger paychecks, and I want them to have a easier cushion and more opportunities than what I had growing up. So that's why I decided to start making these videos, start exposing these companies. They got to go. If they ain't gonna play fair and they ain't gonna play, palms up, they got to go. Somebody got to expose them, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. That's why I'm making this video. And I said, yeah, we got to do something to change the situation, because the way it's going, it's not working. You know, I ran my ass off. You know, I got a $250 paycheck. And now, you know, I get into it with them. I got a load now. I picked it up from Savannah, Georgia. I was in Jacksonville. I dropped the load off in Jacksonville. After I dropped this load off in Jacksonville, I was unloaded, you know. No one that's an owner operator, you don't want to sit up under a load for 3 or 4 days, you know. Especially a load that is only paying you $1,200, you know, 700 miles. You can run that and drop that in a day. You know, the logic behind this is the quicker you flip, the more money you're going to make. You know, so if you finish that load, I specifically tell them, listen, I don't want nothing I got to sit on. Give me something I can run straight through. I could drop it, get to the next load, and I can, you know, that's the only way you're going to generate revenue on your truck, you know, revenue in your pocket, you know. So the company insisting on giving me something that I got to sit on for 3 or 4 days that's not paying me no money, you know. So I specifically tell them, listen, if I'm not generating no revenue, the company's not generating no revenue. You're not going to make money off of me. You're not getting money in your pocket, and I'm going home trying to figure out, well, how am I going to pay my mortgage, or how am I going to put food on my table? How am I going to put diapers on my baby? No, it's not going to happen that way, you know. So I'm got something lined up, you know, for this situation. So making this video, before you know it, I'll be gone. You know what I mean? I got all my ducks and stuff lined up, and one of the things I always go back to, I hauled mail for years for the post office. One of the easiest jobs I did. It's good paying money, but you know, I wanted to jump out the box. You know, holidays coming up, make some extra money, do something, you know, it's profitable, you know. And plus, I have my own authority. It's not active right now, you know. I want to get in a position, I want to buy me a truck, you know. I don't want no day sleeper. I just want to buy a day cab, you know, start my own thing. But there's truck lines, you know, so I got to get my authority active, and this was part of the goal and the plan with me, you know, working here. You know, I run like I want to run, stack the extra money, put it away, you know, find a nice day cab, put my authority on there, and, you know, then I can run like I want to run, go home when I want to go home. All this long haul shit, you know, I've been done with this, you know. For me, it's about being home, time with your kids and your family, and that's why I take this personal, because I'm very passionate about being a father, taking care of my kids, being a part of their lives. So when I go out to try to do something and make a sacrifice to be away from them, to help benefit us as a whole, and then you got these people playing fuckboy games with you, yeah, it pisses me the fuck off, you know. Yeah, it pisses me the fuck off. You know what I mean? Because not only you fucking up my revenue, but you playing and interfering with my kids' lives. You know, me taking care of my responsibilities with them. So I'm going to pause this here for a minute. As soon as they call me back on this phone, I'm going to show y'all how they get there. Now, I showed you my clock. I showed you how much time I have on my clock. In just a matter of minutes, you're going to see. They're going to give me a whole 34 reset, and I'm still sitting in the fucking truck, and I only been stopped sitting here for 10 or 15 minutes. So let's wait. Let's take a pause for a minute. All right, YouTube, we back from that brief pause here. Now, I showed y'all my clock in the very beginning, and you know, the phone call came back. You know, I was trying to catch it all in one video, but as you can see, now, I took a pause for about 15 to 30 minutes. How the fuck did I get a whole 70-hour, 34-hour reset? Unless you know. Peace.